Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor down here at Charlietown. This beautiful 2023 2500 UCXL. Beautiful boat. That's got electric VHF antenna. Where he was running, he had a lot of bridges that were open and closed, so instead of getting out and lifting, he could just hit a button and raise it and lower it. He's got his outriggers. These are adjustable. The snap line right down here where he can bring his line back in on his hand lines. Got the wash down pump or hose right here, slider for your rod. So you're catching one here, you want to put your reel down, you slam it in there real quick. DEC controls, lanyard. The lanyard needs to be in front and back. If you're missing one of those, it won't start. Tilt wheel, start stop. So again, I got the switches shut off. This is your power here for your crab davit. The plug right there. I'm going to have them drill a stop hole right in here, so you can keep it like this under tow. Right now I got it tied off with this tie down strap you got right here. I wonder if he doesn't have these. I don't see where he had downriggers in here, but you could probably wire them for that. But that's for your like shore power that he's got right here. And then that's just like plugs you can plug in off the back, so I imagine that's for, you probably got those wired for downriggers. Slide gate right here, flip up, bilge pump, fuel valve. Now this fuel should be pumped out of here. You threw a 13 code when I went to fire yesterday, but we need to flush and clean that tank out. It's been sitting for a while, so I would highly recommend using kerosene. Diesel will go bad just like unleaded. And I smelled it, a little rancid, and you can even see it in the filter. So I'm going to try firing it up again. The stovetop did fire up. Okay, so this is one thing you do got to remember on here. And then the primer bulbs, I'll prime that up. Open here, here's your bait tank with the see-through window. Nicely done. And this got a light. See how you open it up and it's lit in there? It's off of a little refrigerator stopper, like right here. If I hit this, see how the lights went off? They went on. I mean, good wiring. Orion T-Smart, he's got a gauge up front. So close that baby up. Got a battery charger right over there. And I imagine that's where you plug it in at to charge it. Here's your starting batteries. Now leave it on just there. Don't put it on the yellow mark. That one there, say you want to start a new one, kind of dead. You do that and it takes juice from both batteries to fire it. Now right here, you want to make sure you put that plug in right there. If not, you're going to have water coming inside your boat. And he stored his crab davit in there. I would probably put something in there, or if I'm going to store it for a long period of time, I probably wouldn't put it in unless it was garage, because they can corrode just sitting in there for a long period of time. Built the top up, got a shock, real sturdy, doesn't flex. But that's why there's another plug that's in that box right there. I would plug that, so if you did forget that, it's going to contain the water here. But if you don't put that plug in right here, that means that water from back there will go into here, which then will go into here, which there's another plug to seal that compartment off. And here's all this crab davit reel. There's 300 feet there as well. Blank spool for like shallower water, 45, 50 feet rope. You could use that one. And then you got another hub right there. Drop that down. This is kind of cool. You got a little bit of storage footrest, but you can take this, then this comes out. You can make this here a countertop that goes like that, or you can put it in for a bed. So right here, this pulls out right like that, and that connects right to there. So then you can put that up there and have a nice little thing you can sit on that or so on. Put that back, and that goes back into here. That goes there. Just want to make sure it's on the Velcro side, so you don't rip the carpet. You got your seat. refrigerator. Make sure you always shut that off. Footrest. Oh, heater. Now I'll show you that. Push this. That comes down, flips out. There's your cup holders. Bring that up. And this is your house. Batteries and electronic switch. Drawer. Sink. Well, I drained that too. So I'm going to put that in my notes as well to drain that. It's getting murky. You wouldn't want to drink it. Maybe rinse it out with Clorox. And these are for your, see right here, that raises them. If I go here, raises them up. Then you extend them out. There's clips on the end of that. You click and extend the boom out. And these lines won't move unless those are extended out. So if you get it tear apart, I got the clips up there. If you did, you're gonna have this short line, but it won't pull. You need to have it extended. That's a 12-inch garment. You can see it's been sitting for a while. And then if you want to swivel them out back and forth, then you just drop this lever here. See how I'm moving them? Like that. You want them to stop. You do this and then they won't move. That locks them out. You got the airwave suspensions, tie ride. Right here, goes up, goes down. This is that card reader I was telling you about. Right there. So you got power going to it. So you're in the back is where your card slot would be. You can't get to that. So that's why we did this. So I'd highly recommend if you get a flush mount, you get a card reader. You can put your Navionics Plus vision card in there, or your SD storage card for waypoints and depth recording. You got USB port here we added. Your remote for your autopilot, 12-inch here, 24-inch here with a magnet screen. So you can pop that off. And I'll put that there, folds up nicely. And for right now, I'm gonna hit later. So I think I gotta reset the autopilot. There's your light. And then you got your red light, that works. Take this screen off. And I'll show you all this when I get on the water. I went to this last night. Here's your FLIR camera here. If you want to touch them, you go like this and it brings it full. Look at that. And I can pan around. See who's over there? Huh. Or I can go, I think it's go home. Vertical stabilization. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Yeah, okay. So then you hit the option, oh, this button right here, and you can go home. And it'll bring you right here, returning home. Close that out. So for right now, I'm gonna hit the power button. I'm gonna hit power, turn off system. I'm gonna shut this off for now. This is your autopilot right here, and I'll show you all that when I'm on the water. You got your speakers. This is your antenna. If you look at that antenna, see how it's going up? It's going down. Bye-bye antenna. Down antenna. There. Trim tabs. Turn that key on. That works. Anchor works. Voltage. You got your floodlight, center light. You can see if I hit it on, that's that front bar, side bars. And then you got your waste pump. And then you got your bilge, that works. Cabin lights, they work. And then the washer, that's your, yeah, I just seen them working. That's your window washers, anchor lights, deck lights. Deck lights. I'm trying to remember which one that was. Lights, that's those lights. Wiper port, starboard. Deck wash, yep. Bait tank works. Toilet. There's your excess of stuff for his vinyl wrap on the side. That's to pump your water in, out. That's to macerate or get it out of here. The other pump, this is waste, is to pump that tank out there, and I'll show you that. And this, if you hit this, that drops this down, that cushion goes in here, and you can make a bed. So then this goes here, just make sure you flip that up, and it locks. I'm charging up USB port. Yep, it's charging. My battery for my camera. I'm gonna put my phone on here in a bit for TV while I'm out there. Got another USB port here. Nicely set up. I mean, really, you can save yourself 100 grand. You figure if you buy a new one, as soon as you drive that off the lot, you lost 50,000. Easy. So, you know, then you're damn near to 300. So, I mean, grab handle, stovetop sink I already showed you. I'll show you that when I'm on the water once I get it fired up. And anyway, this one here has got that plug. So that waste pump, what it does, it will, if you have those plugs that say you had water here, you pull the plug, that water goes into here. There's another plug there that takes it out of there, into there, and into there. Then that waste pump switch will pump it out of there. So I would say make sure you plug that one in case you forget that one. All right. So we got 24, you got a 12, 12 in the rear. Went through the lights, the fans. Yeah, they work. Good positioning. Blows it out. Well thought of. Stereo. All right, Boat Doctor out.